Hi, Moira Soul here. I wanted to share something that just happened in a mentor session that I had with a client today. And it was absolutely fantastic because, um, in fact, she had a session, she forgot to turn it into a project. It means that um, in the contract, uh, it was about talking about a certain topic. And then the coach forgot to say, okay, so by talking about this topic, what would you like to create for yourself? So having something kind of solution focused that will really bring the client to another stage of their life. So the session then was going on, and obviously, because there's no direction, then the client was talking and talking and sharing about her life and about um, many, many experiences that is showing why the topic is important to her. However, she was not moving towards something that will transform positively her life. And the coach asked me, okay, so what can I do? Because I don't want to interrupt her in a bad way. She might take it very hard. So, what can I do around this? And here is the thing, when you feel like you need to interrupt your client because uh, they're not producing something that is valuable for them, they're just stuck in the same loop, you need to interrupt them in a way that is very elegant and that is talking to their soul. So here is a 3 steps thing that you can have. Your client is talking about their life and all the content and uh, all the circumstances, and you notice it doesn't serve your client. You can say, "Oh, would you mind? Would you mind? I just interrupt you a minute because I just had this coming in my mind, and of course, all that you're saying is so interesting. And at the same time, I'm really valuing your session and your time and energy here. So, would you mind just for a moment that I interrupt you?" And the client will go like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, of course." So you've noticed here, I just stop, interrupt, lots of softeners, tone of voice very soft as well, and bringing back to I value you. Also, I'm talking very slowly. Why am I doing this? Because when we talk very, very quickly, it's the conscious mind taking it, and then you're talking to the ego. When you're talking very slowly, you're talking to the soul of your client. And if the ego takes the interruption, ego will go like, hey, you know. And if you're talking to the soul is so wise, will go like, oh, maybe I can go further. Maybe I'm missing something. And soul loves to learn. So the soul will be very happy to stop for a moment. So may I interrupt you for a moment? Uh, just because I noticed, oh, I have been thinking that maybe we can be even more efficient for you for your session. So would you mind? Yeah, yeah, of course. So if you were to imagine, and of course I will be so happy to know it more in details later, but just for now, if you were to imagine that I knew this already, that I knew all the story and all the details even, what might be the next stage of our conversation so that it leads you towards what you want to create for yourself today? Do you notice? So here it's imagine if I knew all this already, and then bringing back the direction or the contract or the intention of your client for the session. Yeah. So first interrupt, second, if I knew, and then bringing back the contract. And all this needs to be done with lots and lots and lots of softeners and talking very slowly so that this is the soul taking it and not the ego. And your client will understand and won't take it badly. Here, you're doing an interruption that is very elegant and efficient for your client.